Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'll be getting to know Ursula Mentjes, who is an award-winning entrepreneur, sales expert, and inspirational speaker. She's also the author of 4 award-winning books, Selling with Intention, One Great Goal, Selling with Synchronicity, and also The Belief Zone. So Ursula, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Hello, Tom. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here. And just out of interest for both me and the listeners, whereabouts are you in the world right now?
Right now, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota, my home area, and spent about 16 years in California, so out on the West Coast. But
amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. And I just want to share one last thing about you before we do get started. So Ursula is the recipient of the SBA Women in Business Champion, the Willow Trees Extraordinary Example and Extraordinary Entrepreneur Awards, and also chosen as the PDP's Extraordinary Speaker and Businesswoman of the Year. So plenty of accolades there to your name, which is amazing. The title for today's episode is How to Turn Your Annual Income into Your Monthly Income. And Ursula's going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So question 1 today is, who are your ideal clients?
Yeah, our ideal clients are sales professionals or entrepreneurs who are ready to turn their annual income into their monthly income. They want to make it happen. They're motivated. They're excited.
Awesome. Love that. Nice and straightforward. And what is typically the biggest challenge that they face on that journey?
Sales. They don't have enough sales. And often, Tom, they have a lot of limiting beliefs about money and what's possible for them.
Yeah, got it. And is that not enough pipeline of opportunities or not closing enough sales? Was it both?
Probably all of the above, right? Like they're not sure how to bring in the leads. So marketing might be a little broken, but then once they get the leads, they might not know how to close them, or they close some, but not enough.
Not enough. Perfect. Thank you so much. And out of interest then, so this is the problem they've got. What impact does that typically either have on them personally or the business that they're in?
Yeah, I love that question because it impacts everything. It impacts the amount of clients they're able to help. So they can't make the impact in the world, but it also impacts their own life because without money in your business, you can't make the decisions you want to make. You can't grow your business and you can't live the life that you probably desire.
Yeah, got it. And some of those impacts do feed back into family life as well, which obviously is a concern for a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners. So the next question is question 4, and that is what's one valuable piece of advice that you might give to somebody to really help them solve this problem?
Yeah, such a good question. So you have to have a larger revenue container. And what I mean by that is you have to expand the amount of money you're willing to let into your business. We find that most people are at, a lot of our clients are at 6 figures, multi-6 figures, some 7 figures, but they haven't created that next container and they're stuck. Money loves a plan. It can't come to you unless the revenue container is big enough.
Love it. Revenue container and a great plan. I love it. And the next question then leading on from that is, what is one resource or where can you send people to try and help them solve this problem and move forward?
Yeah. So you can get Quantum Revenue Expansion, the masterclass, simply by going to ursulainc.co. It's on the homepage, really easy to find.
Love it. Great masterclass there. And what I'll do as well is I'll post that link on the show notes so you can just click on that and dive right in. Question from me then now is to yourself. So obviously on your journey as an entrepreneur, business owner, what would you say is one of the greatest either learnings, failures, or mistakes you've made, either in life or in business? And what did you learn from it?
Yeah. It's interesting, the word mistake, like what does that really mean, right?
Yeah.
Was it a mistake or did it take me in another direction? I think that one thing I would do differently is I would have hired a coach, a mentor, or someone who could support me on that quantum leap journey a long time ago. I would have hired someone sooner. And I think that was one of the biggest mistakes I probably made.
Great. I love that. And, someone that's maybe been there, done that in the past and can show you the way forward. Absolutely. Yes. And the last question from me today is, what is the one question that I should have asked you that will also bring some great value to our audience today?
Yeah. So how do limiting beliefs stop us from being successful in our businesses? And to me, limiting beliefs are everything. It's why I wrote the book, The Belief Zone, because when you shift a limiting belief to an achieving belief, you change the synapses in your brain and you start to see the opportunities that have probably always been in front of you.
Fantastic. So important. And Ursula, thank you so much for being so concise on this podcast today and for bringing such great value to our audience.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun, Tom.